Go to the brook in the woods, and in the shoulders of the hills you'll find them holding statically charged emotions in their gills. With Provaska, they'll reach out and say, "Hi, hello, this is us. We're here to investigate the recent massive consumption of krill, yes, krill, that ride up and down these sawtooth ridges, following foot after foot, and down and down. Acting as the pillars for these diggers when we all pitch in and build these bridges, there's got to be a somewhere for all of these electrified masses of grasses kneeling in prayer, holding hands and jumping tears straight over fears that the dependency that ours might not be the only one who really cares. A question of whether or not yours can bear the quantum movements that try and scare, but never holds on like a pair for as long as it takes for us to stare. Those eyes, they're looking at me across from the square button table after ordering the cream pasta, giving your fork a little twirl and saying, "This is never what I wanted from you. This is never the time for us to talk like we're in our 80s, as if we got to our 80s and found that we could still make phone calls round to our friends without being drowned in ringing mess of dial tones, and the dog still hasn't been taken to the pound, barking at strangers. There's something that obviously spells out dangers when you're out for a walk, and it's the ranger that keeps on hiking through the storm. But keep being born again if you have to, because it's the air up here that's so thick, it's hard to breathe. As we construct wreaths using the moments from when we weaved in and out of trees to give a moment, to give a time, to believe in putting something new on our doors if the season needed a reason not to grieve. For the top is far, but coming near as we take a moment to put down our packs and rifle through our gear. We're approaching the time for when we can either sit down and get lost in our careers, making love to the creatures we wanted to become as we sit on the bleachers and waiting for the feeling to come where we know we're the producers, so we can spit on the others instead of becoming lovers. And here we are at the peak, and it's covered in rocks that are propped up by feet trudging quietly before us, so that we might have a path to the forest that we can follow down like we just discovered ourselves instead of just playing the actress. It's the way down that gets me, knobbly knees feeling pinpricks to please, and the bees that are having trouble breathing, and the smog that collects in the barren logs of our own history with an obsession with green lawns that are so green, the greenest desert I've ever seen, of homeowner-associated outside carpets that are killing us slowly because we're better at eating apples boldly than we will ever be at helping plants have sex like a real bee. Thank you.